Hello to all of you, my lovely students in the 10th grade. How are you today? Okay, welcome back to my English lessons. It's me, your English teacher, Iman Jafari at Al Farouk Academy. In our lesson today, we are going to start with Unit 2. The title of this unit is I am writing to say. So, in our lesson today, students should be able to recognize the type of the text, know the differences between formal and informal letter, and define the meanings of some words. So let's start with the first point in our lesson today, which is the type of the text. In this unit, you are going to read a formal letter and an informal letter. And now it is my turn to tell you what are the differences between formal and informal letter, and how can you write a formal and informal letter. The first point, how to write a formal letter. Okay, so here we have a sample of formal letter. Notice here on the top right of your letter, you have your address, the writer's or the sender address. In your address, you are going to write the name of the street, town, and the postcode. Okay? Under your address, you are going to write the date. On the top left, we have the recipient's address, عنوان المرسل إليه. Okay? Here you are going to write the name of the street, town, and postcode too. Okay? أعلى اليمين عنوانك، أعلى اليسار عنوان المرسل إليه. Under the recipient's address, you are going to start with your greeting. Okay, ترحيب. You can say dear with title, مع اللقب. Dear Mr. Okay, or Miss. Dear Sir or Madam. Okay? Then you are going to start with your introduction. In your introduction, you are going to write the main reason for writing the letter. So you can say, I am writing to ask, I am writing to thank, okay? So the introduction contains the main reasons for writing the letter. Then you are going to start writing your main points, okay, in details. Notice here, the formal letter is divided into paragraphs. الرسالة الرسمية بتكون مقسمة إلى فقرات. The last paragraph, it's your conclusion. You can request any information from the recipient. Okay? Then you are going to write your name with your signature, اسمك وتوقيعك, and here you are going to write your salutation. Okay? تحية. How? If you know the name of the recipient, you are going to write your sincerely. إذا كنت تعرف اسم المرسل إليه نكتب في النهاية yours sincerely. If you don't know the name of the recipient, you are going to end your letter with yours faithfully. Okay? Notice here, you are going to use formal language. So there is no contraction. You are going to use the long form. So you are not allowed to say I am. I am. You are not allowed to say isn't, is not. Why? Because it is a formal letter. Go to the second sample, which is an informal letter. To write an informal letter, you are going to write your address on the top right. Okay? Notice here, you are going to write the name of the street, town, and postcode. Under your address, we have the date. Okay, you are going to write the date. But when you are going to write an informal letter, we have no recipient address. ما في عنوان مرسل إليه. You are going to start with dear, with the first name. We have no title. You don't have to use Mr., Madam, okay? You are going to start with the first name, Dear John, Dear Sally, okay? Why? Because it is informal letter, okay? Then you are going to start with your introduction. You can ask your friend or your relatives or your family, a member of your family, okay? How are you? how is your family? Okay, so in your introduction, you can share your thoughts and news or ideas. Okay, notice here the body of your letter, we have no paragraphs. Okay, so you are going to write, okay, the body of your letter as one paragraph. يعني في الرسالة الغير رسمية ما بتكون مقسمة إلى فقرات. Then you are going to end your letter. You can say goodbye, see you soon, okay? Look forward to seeing you soon. So you can end your letter with any informal expression, okay? So these are the main differences between formal and informal letters, okay? The third point in our lesson today is vocabulary. So here I am going to give you the meaning of some words that you are going to read in these two letters. The first word is artifacts. Artifacts mean, look at this picture. So they are beautiful, amazing, or interesting objects from the past. So again, artifacts mean interesting objects from the past. When I want to describe them as unique, what do you mean by unique? Unique means excellent, unusual, amazing, okay, strange. So artifacts, interesting objects from the past. Unique means it is an adjective that means unusual. The third word is a field trip. When your teacher tells you that we are going to go on a field trip. What do you mean by field trip? It is a visit or a trip to a location or area of study. يعني رحلة ميدانية. So a visit to a location of study, something related to your subjects at school. So you are going to go and see this object or see this location. Suppose your lesson in history is about Petra. So when we go to Petra, so this is what you mean by field trip, okay? So a visit to a location of study. It is phenomenal. What do you mean by phenomenal? It is great or amazing, okay? So the adjective phenomenal means great. Look at this picture. Here we have a place where works of art are shown. Okay, again, a place where works of art are shown. So give me a noun that means this. Excellent, it is gallery. Okay, so what do you mean by gallery? A place where works of art are shown. When we say it was sensational, it was sensational. What do you mean by sensational? Sensational means amazing or great or when we say unique. So all of these are synonyms, okay? Again, sensational, it is an adjective that means amazing. What is she doing? Here we have, when I say I need to keep my mind on. So it is a phrase that means I need to concentrate on. So she is trying to concentrate, to keep my mind on something. I decided to take the plunge. I decided to take the plunge. What do you mean by take the plunge here? I decided to do something that is difficult or challenging. So take the plunge means to do something challenging. Here, look at this verb, scatter. What do you mean by scatter? Look at the picture. So to move quickly in different directions. Okay, again, يبعثر, to move quickly in different direction. This is the meaning of the verb scatter. When I say I am intrigued by your achievement, so what do you mean by intrigued by? Excellent, it means impressed by, معجب به. Amateur. Amateur mean a person who takes part in an activity for pleasure. Okay, يعني شخص بيشارك بالإشي للمتعة، إذن هو هاوي. Okay, so a person who takes part in an activity for pleasure, it is the meaning of amateur. Calligrapher. What do you mean by calligrapher? خطاط. So it means a person who is skilled at producing beautiful arts, okay, or beautiful writing. So look at the picture. He is a skilled person at producing beautiful writing, calligrapher. The last two words in our lesson today, pyrotechnics. Okay, look at the picture. So pyrotechnics is a public show of excellent fireworks. It is a public show of fireworks. The last word, bowled over. Bowled over means impressed by. Okay, so when we say bowled over, it is a phrasal verb that means impressed by. Any question? I will stop here, my great students. Okay, here I have a summary of all the words that I need you to write or to copy them in your notebook, the first section. So please copy these meanings in your notebook, the first section, and in our next lesson, we are going to start reading the first part of the formal letter. Okay, so please prepare the lesson well in order to understand my point. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you.